Hello. Happy New Year to all of you, and welcome to the first session of 2026 for Business Data Science with Delali. Okay, now since this is the first session for this year, I thought we'll use it to actually reflect on 2025 as far as AI and data science is concerned, and then we think about how 2026 will shape up. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. 2025 really was the industrial revolution of AI. It will go down in history as the industrial year of AI for many reasons. Look, number one, 2025 was when agentic system became a big deal. Everybody talks about agentic system. Well, by the way, what are agentic systems? These are systems that can plan, they can reason, they can execute tasks, they can interact with tools. These are all AI systems. They are autonomous systems that can do all of these things, run workflows from start to finish with very minimal human interaction. So these are agentic systems, okay? And this is what actually powered the industrial revolution of AI in 2025. Another thing that actually supported the industrial revolution of AI in 2025 was MCP, or Model Context Protocol. Okay, now Anthropic actually introduced this in late 2024, and then it became a big deal in all of 2025. Every organization was building their own, MCP. Many people were building MCP to tackle different, problems for them. And by the way, what are MCPs, or what is an MCP? MCP is essentially a protocol or standardization of how AI interacts with other systems, like how AI interact with tools, interact with other softwares, interact with other models and other systems, in simple words, right? We will not go much into detail, but like that's MCP, and it became a big deal, and everybody was implementing it. And by the way, this has helped and has made it easier for AI systems to actually interact with many other systems very easily. Okay, collect information, process things, run other models, call another tool, take an action. So AI systems were doing all of that, and that was a big thing, and it was fun to see how AI was doing all of those things. Okay, number three, in 2025, reasoning models became very popular. Of course, with OpenAI's model challenged by DeepSeek model from China, that has actually made reasoning a cool thing again. And reasoning models also come with latency. So latency means that they take time to respond. And usually when you have a software system that's not responding very quickly, we don't like it, right? We don't like high latency. We actually like low latency. You type something in, you want to get the result. But guess what? Reasoning models made high latency cool again. So people are more willing to actually wait for the model to reason and provide answers to them. So this was also a big deal in 2025. And another thing that was actually really big in 2025 was the fight for AI talent. Look, we've all seen it. Microsoft, OpenAI, Apple, Google, there was this big talent war across all big tech. People wanted to, get big talent, big solid engineers from their competitor companies so that they can innovate more. In fact, we've seen, salaries of AI engineers, I mean the good ones, not the so-called ones, but like the salaries of these guys, shooting to like 150 million, even with signing bonuses in hundreds of millions. Actually, I heard even one was like in billions, right? So like it was a big deal in 2025. That was a big one. Like the talent war among all these companies was very high. Okay. Another thing that I have observed in 2025 really was the increased investment on AI infrastructure. Okay, many companies are now really putting a lot of money into AI infrastructure, because guess what? With agentic AI systems, AI becoming more popular, we need the infrastructure to actually run AI very quickly. And so if you don't have the systems in place, you can have the best model, but you can't run them. So companies like OpenAI, Microsoft, Google, they invested north of $50 million. Some even 120 million. In fact, Amazon are even 2025 alone. Amazon invested a whopping 120 billion, okay, just on AI infrastructure. So guys, this is going to be a big deal even in 2026, right? Who control the infrastructure will eventually control the AI systems, okay? Another cool thing that happened in 2025, I'm sure you know it, is vibe coding. Come on guys, vibe coding was a big deal. You know, when Andrej Karpathy actually came up with the coined the term vibe coding, I didn't realize how cool it can be. And now everyone is really enjoying vibe coding, both early studying engineers, like the junior engineers, the senior engineers, the principal engineers, product managers, data scientists. Everyone has embraced vibe coding. And guys, I'm telling you, this AI system is doing magic. You know, you can just prompt it and it will give you your code in Python, in SQL, in Java, whatever. I don't know if you have used Cursor. You can actually just like prompt the system and say, hey, I want to analyze blah 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 by this and this. Once you know what you are doing and you prompt the system, it's giving you the code. Look, to me, the biggest thing that AI is doing for we data scientists is like this vibe coding thing. Now everybody has embraced it. Now it's not about knowing how to code anymore. It's about how strategic you can think. How quickly you can think, how quickly you can iterate, because the coding, especially the prototype ones, is being done for you by this AI so quickly. So vibe coding was a big deal, which led me to the real world impact that AI is actually bringing in, or the real world impact that AI brought in 2025. Guys, there's more I can talk about in 2025. AI has made a lot of progress in healthcare, in the financial sector. Like, it was just massive, and this is beyond experimentation, beyond proof of concept. Okay, of course, there are organizations that are still struggling how to adopt AI, but in a nutshell, I think that 2025 was a great year. We saw a lot of innovations. Many people implemented AI systems. I embraced vibe coding. Now I think I even forgot how to really code in Python or SQL, which I think that I really know well. But now, vibe coding, I vibe code everything, guys. So what's going to happen in 2026? What do you think? What are your predictions of the big things in AI in 2026? Let's get into that. Number one, the demand for AI infrastructure will go over the roof, will explode in 2026. This is because agentic systems require, more compute systems. They need more power to actually run the systems compared to traditional LLMs. So in 2026, I'm expecting a lot of demand for AI infra. So expect companies like Nvidia, Amazon, Google, others to still put a lot of money in AI infrastructure. Look, anybody that has a lot of AI infrastructure will rule. I'm telling you. Okay, that's number one. Okay. Number two, I believe that the economic value benchmark of AI will matter more than academic scores. See, we used to have a lot of benchmarks around, this AI system can actually solve this mathematical problem. This AI system can pass this academic test. Look, guys, in 2026, executives are going to demand more for the actual economic value of AI. So if you say you have an AI system that is doing well, the question is going to be, what is the productivity gain? What is the cost reduction that AI is bringing? What revenue growth can we actually attribute to AI systems? Okay, what is the time saved on real tasks, and what is the impact on GDP? So I think that in 2026 there's going to be more demand on the economic value of AI, especially since trillions of dollars have been invested in AI already, and so everyone is going to be demanding an understanding of the economic value of AI. Okay, I think that that's one of the big things that will happen in 2026. Okay, number 3 is that there's going to be the rise of specialized and smaller models. Of course, bigger AI models, bigger companies like OpenAI and all of that, they will still be developing state-of-the-art, improvement and new models. But I think what's going to happen is that most companies and most use cases are going to be developing smaller models that will be sharper in answering those specific questions. So, for example, a health company or health startup may develop specific models that are very, very accurate in dealing with health questions, but not good in dealing with what? Broader questions. So there are a lot of methods to do this already. So for example, distillation is a very common method to do these things. And like we always say, we will not go into the technical details on this video, but ultimately my prediction is that there's going to be the rise of a lot of specialized and smaller models, so that people can save computing power, money. They can save money because smaller models sometimes can even be, more accurate and also cheaper. Okay, so I suspect that a lot of those things will happen in 2026. Okay, another important thing which I put here as number 4 is that there is going to be the rise in soft skills and strategic thinking. Because guess what? You have vibe coding in place. You can code things very quickly. You can iterate very quickly. What's going to be important is how do you think fast? How can you think strategically? Okay, how can you actually see the vision? How can you think about the impact of the product that you are building? How can you think about the user feedback? How can you think about the user design? So a lot of these soft skills, communication, how can you explain the actual thing that you are building? How can you be more creative? How can you reason ethically? How can you bring in more strategic thinking? I think that a lot of these soft skills are going to be needed. So it's not going to be, I'm good at coding, I'm a champion in Python, or I'm a solid engineer. No, you are going to be asked to be able to communicate clearly and reason quickly and prototype quickly, and that strategic and soft skill is going to be needed a lot in 2026. Okay, and finally, this is very important, and please take this in good faith. I think that there's going to be a new type of data that's going to be popular in 2026. That is, organizations will now be recording how we work. So, you are working, there's going to be some monitors on you recording your screen time, how you work, the places that you access, the emails, how you type, the patterns, the things that you click, how you get work done. That data has been collected in some companies for surveillance reasons, for like monitoring reasons, okay? But now it's going to be collected to train AI models, so that AI models and agents can learn how people do their work. I believe that this data is going to be collected in 2026. Now, there may be some privacy issues around that, but I think it's going to be worked out. This data is being collected already. If you agree to work for a company, there's a lot of things that you sign that you agree with. You are working on the company's computer anyway, so they may be tracking some of these things already for other purposes. But now it's going to be tracked more in detail, so that they can use it to train model. So look, 2025 was a great year for AI. I say it will go down as the industrial year of AI, due to all the great things like the MCP, agentic systems and all of those things that happen, vibe coding and all of that. And 2026 will even be bigger. Okay, there's going to be a lot of things, as I mentioned already. There's going to be a lot of things that are happening in 2026. There's going to be explosion in the demand for computing. There's going to be economic value benchmark. People are going to be looking for that more. There's going to be the rise of specialized and smaller models, and soft skills and strategic thinking will be in high demand. And finally, organizations will be recording how work is done so that they can use that to train models. So how are you preparing for the world of AI in 2026? Drop your comment. And by the way, I wrote a LinkedIn article on this topic, so I'm going to link that in the comment section for you as well. And once again, thank you for listening, and I wish you a very productive 2026. Bye-bye.